It's Week 15 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Buccaneers rookie linebacker. He's been one of the best blitzers in the NFL this season and is among the league leader in sacks. It's the Buccaneers and the Packers, and it comes your way next.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good.
The Buccaneers defense ready to go and in good form, coming off the shutout a week ago. And the one we'll be watching is this man at linebacker.
And he was at it again last week, adding to his season sack total. He's the NFL leader in that category, and he's just become almost impossible to block on a regular basis.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The numbers for Jones last week, 18 carries, 76 yards.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play, and I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams, because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. What's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Now 3rd down and very long. To throw now. Here's Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
And the Bucs defense getting ready for this next possession. They'll have field position working in their favor as this ball backed up inside the 5-yard line as this drive begins 1st and 10. They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. That's caught by the rookie Jaden Reed. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 11 yards for number 11.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, this defense for the Bucs, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And with the playoffs ahead, this is how you build momentum, because they pitched a shutout last week, and I don't care who you're playing. That's not easy.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose, and the defense has got it. Oh, a nightmare start offensively. This will be a touchdown. But once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
The Tampa Bay defense back onto the field. They had that strip a moment ago that led to the return for a score, so they're playing free and easy now as they try to shut down this offense again.
Ready. Ready.
First down, going to the air with Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a first down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Let's go now.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hut.
Throwing. Love. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now.
Here we go.
3rd and 19.
Ready.
Here's Love. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Shaquille Barrett, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. And the Bucs defense getting ready for this next possession. They lead 7-0, trying to put a stop together here as this drive starts with a first down.
Ready up. Ready.
Play action this time with Love. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down, Love to pass. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the #1 spot.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down.
Devin White in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Here we go. 52 blaster. Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
The Tampa Bay defense back onto the field. Their guys have the lead here in this first half. They'll try to further the cause on their end as this drive begins 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Love now to pass on 1st down. And this is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Love once more. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
So, Charles, I mean, this is just becoming an exhibition now on how to rush the passer.
Yeah, and I can't help but laugh a little bit because I'm enjoying what we're watching. This is coming from a guy who was in college just a year ago, and we keep harping on their evaluation. They saw not just a guy who could rush the passer, but could rush the passer well, and that's why they took him as high as they did.
Ready.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
And the Bucs defense getting ready for this next possession. They've been the dominant side so far, working with a 2-score lead here in this third quarter as this next drive gets underway.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, Love.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps, to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
The Tampa Bay defense back onto the field. They've done a really nice job of slowing the tempo of this offense, and as a result, they've got a comfortable third quarter lead as this next drive begins 1st and 10.
Ready. 22 needle. Hut, hut.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Out to the left here to Reed. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Come on, set.
At the 31-yard line.
Love now. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
Love looking to throw it. In trouble, and he's taken down. Levante David drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes.
On the set. Drill, 52. Set.
Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On the
And
ready.
this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hut, hut.
Now Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back.
And the Bucs defense getting ready for this next possession. They've pitched the shutout here into the 4th quarter. Been sensational. The question, can they finish it off? They'll need to come up with an
now. Set, go.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front seven. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Here we go, set.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Love. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Set.
Love from the gun. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Set, hut.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, 3rd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of...
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. So 4 sacks in the game. Charles, I don't know. Should we think about maybe bypassing Rookie of the Year and just jump straight to Defensive Player of the Year for him?
Oh, I like the whimsical tone in your voice on that one, because what we're seeing right now, Rookie shouldn't be able to do what he's doing, but he's getting it done. A little precocious, this young man.
The Tampa Bay defense back onto the field. They've put in a very good shift so far. This one pretty well in hand. Just looking to finish strong here in the 4th as this next drive starts 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Going to get a break here for an injury. Aaron Jones is in some discomfort down on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Hut.
Back to throw. Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's going to go down again. Joe Tryon, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Off the play fake, Love. He's got a man complete. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. It chalked that one up as a gain of 34 on third down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Looking to throw. Love. Slant route, he's got Dobbs. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Love. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one.